The one.
Yep. What up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna do the video in the car. I might actually make another vlog, but this video I'm gonna do Q&As. I posted on my Instagram and my Snapchat for a few days to send me questions, and so I'm gonna finally do the Q&As. But before we get started in that, I'm just gonna talk to y'all for a little bit. Just gonna tell y'all what's been rocking. Of course, I ain't been having much of nothing going, but let's see. I'm gonna also make a vlog. The process of my pops is building a house for us or whatever, so I'm gonna make a vlog of how that process is going. If you don't know, that's my job right now. Like, I don't have a 9 to 5. Like, I do buildings with my dad. Like, I do construction work and shit. Well, I don't do the construction work, but it's his company, so like I take a part of that, and he got a janitorial business, so I do that. So if you was ever wondering like, why this nigga ain't never at work, that's my job. You know what I'm saying? I clean the Airbnb, I do stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna be doing some a little vlog of how the process of the build is going, and just kind of see, you know what I'm saying. I went over there recorded yesterday, and they just now starting to do framing work, so I'll probably go tomorrow when they get it all framed up, and then I'll probably go next week when we start doing like drywall and all that shit, you know what I'm saying. But other than that, yeah, that's just how life is going right now. My air is tripping, so that's also how life is going. It's hot as hell. Let's see what it is. It's goddamn 87, feel like 187. So I'm trying to chill out in the car because I don't feel like getting out right now. But let's hop into these Q&As. Let's see where I got them at. First one, how old am I? I'm 24. I'm 24 years old. Second one is, where are you from? I'm from Oklahoma. Sadly, but gladly, I guess. I'm from Oklahoma. What happened to my leg? I tore my Achilles. I was hooping, and yeah, it was weird. Like, so the kind of the backstory behind it is, I was hooping, like, me and the homie was at the gym. Like, at the time it had happened, it was like 3 o'clock, and we had been at the gym since like 9. So we was hooping, just having fun, just hooping. And we was actually on our last game. And before that game, we had said like, all right, bro, we finna go. Like, we finna go. We've been up here too long. And it's a Saturday, so we really got stuff we need to get done. But I'm like, bro, let's just do one more game. Like, a few of the homies that came, let's just do one more game. So she like, fuck it. We did one more game. And lo and behold, that game, like, I was around the 3-point line. It was like on like a low-key fast break, so you know, we just at the gym just bullshitting, you know what I'm saying, then, you know. But I was behind the 3-point line, and they had kicked the ball up to old dude. Old dude was finna swing it, but they seen him jump the pass, or he seen them jump the pass, so he pulled up and shot the 3. Well, I had nobody around me. Everybody keep thinking like, did you have no? I had nobody around me, so this one was strictly on me. I was finna push off to go and get the trace after the rebound type shit, and as I got ready to like push off, I just failed. That's all I remember. I just failed. Like, part of me kind of feel like I might have blacked out because like I don't remember shit, but falling and getting up type shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like it just went blank. So when I fell, I'm thinking I got a cramp. I'm like, shit, I got a cramp, because it hurt in my calf like a motherfucker. So I'm like, oh, I got a cramp. So I kind of, you know what I'm saying, wiggle my foot, stretch it out to try to get back up. So as I get up, I just fell again. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so now I'm tripping. Like, I swear to God, it did not hurt. Like I said, it just felt like a cramp. So now I'm tripping. I'm like, what the fuck? So I try to stand up again, and like I move my leg, that's working, and I move my foot, that's working. But when I try to walk, I'm like, my foot and my leg is just not corresponding together to walk. So it was weird as fuck. So I'm like, man, maybe I got like a deep ass cramp. So I lay down, somebody come stretch me or whatever. Like, they try to come stretch my leg out because I'm trying to get back up and finish running. And I'm like, nah, this shit ain't working. So I'm like, whatever. So they just like, I knew it was bad when niggas had to like real life pick me up and carry me off the court on God. Like 2 people literally like, nigga, like one had my upper and one had my lower. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I'm getting whole ass carried off the court at a pickup game. They at the gym playing with some scrubs. Like, what kind of shit is this? So that happened, and then I get taken to the hospital, and lo and behold, they did x-rays and all that shit. They like, yeah, you tore your Achilles. So yep. And then that's why I got surgery on the 19th. Y'all pray for me on that. I'm scared than them motherfucking. I've only had 1 surgery my whole life, and that was my tonsils. And I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, old enough to feel nothing. I was a baby. So this is my first time going under as an adult. But that's the story about my leg. We're gonna keep it moving. How far do you plan on taking this YouTube thing? I mean, as far as it takes me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not up there, but I'm not there at all. Definitely not there at all. But I'm trying to get there. And if, you know what I'm saying, YouTube continue to take me higher and higher, and really the man above continue to take me higher and higher with this YouTube, then I'm gonna continue to grow. I'm gonna continue to build, and I'm gonna continue to go on with it. So I ain't gonna stop until it stop me, you know what I'm saying? Not really a question, but we want a lot of content. I got you. Y'all just gotta let me know what kind of content. Like, I'm into cars real bad, so I might go to a car meet one day. So I know y'all like cars and stuff. Well, not y'all, everybody, but I know that's a trending type of thing, is cars and car meet. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna get y'all a lot of content. Just know that. Are you single? Yes, I'm single. Yes. What made you start YouTube? I've always wanted to do YouTube, but I just never took the time to actually do it. And I think I said that in one of my older videos. Yeah, like, it's just always been something that I wanted to do, but I never did it. And they say it ain't nothing to it but to do it. I just didn't do it. So I'm actually now doing it. You take too long to reply to my text, Mom. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. Let's go out soon. I don't really go out, and yeah, but we can probably go to the park. You know what I'm saying? Have some lunch or something. Just let me know. Let's see. That one said, no. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, shit, 10 years I'll be 34 years old. So I plan to be very successful. I plan to, in the next few years, I plan to have my own house. You know, that's an accomplishment. That's something that a lot of grown folks don't have. They don't own their own house. They're still renting, and it's a blessing to do so. So I'm not knocking it if you don't have it. I'm just saying that's my plan. In 10 years, I plan to have a family. I plan to be living happy, having a great job, and I honestly plan to not be working for nobody. So I hope I can stay, you know what I'm saying, solid and grounded to the shit that my dad got me doing. So yeah, it's a lot of it's a lot of stuff that can happen in 10 years. So I plan to be blessed and happy, living life, real shit. What's my favorite sports team? If we talking about, like, my favorite sport is basketball, but like my favorite sports team, I don't know. The teams is really like just switched up over the years. I really like Boston, but you know, being from Oklahoma, you kind of gotta like your own team. And don't get me wrong, Thunder is definitely like, they some young guns for real. That's the definition of some young guns. They there for real. First job, shit, what was my first job? Besides working for my parents, my real first job, I want to say, was McDonald's. It was McDonald's. And that was only because I've always played basketball, so I never had to have a job. My parents want me to focus on school and the sport, you know what I'm saying? So when my mom passed, like, I just needed something else to do. And so I went and got the closest job to me, and it was McDonald's. Like, I feel like that's almost everybody's first job, and if it ain't, hey, kudos to you. But that was my first job. My worst job, shit, I don't know. I don't know if I just got a job I absolutely hate. No, cause I can't say I hate that. I was a home health care for a little bit, but I can't say I hate it. My bad, y'all. My camera overheated, and I got y'all set up in a weird position because I ain't trying to have the sun just beaming directly on my shit. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and get through these questions so I can just close it out and, you know what I'm saying, move around. But yeah, my worst job, I really don't feel as if I've had a job I just absolutely hate. But there is a job that I have had that, like, it kind of irritated the fuck out of me. Like, so I really had no choice but to just leave and find another one. I was doing this like in-home healthcare, and it was cool because the job itself is cool, but the responsibilities that you gotta take on to do start to become a little your every day-to-day. And I ain't trying to go in too deep into it, but like I had came to the point where I had to like change old people, like, and that was cool to a certain extent when it came with the family, because like the family just act like, oh, because we hired this person, whoop and wham, like they gonna come do it. So I would come, they would get on the schedule, so I might not come till 4 o'clock the next day type shit, or I might not even come every day. I might be a every other day type of person. So they would like literally like keep their mom or their dad or their grandma or grandpa or uncle, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is to them, whoever they are to them, they might keep them in some dirty clothes that, you know, in a dirty bed that they didn't, you know what, all over themselves in for like a day, or like just, it's just all bad. So like that started to irritate the fuck out of me, because it's like at the end of the day, this is your auntie, this is your grandma, this your, you know what I'm saying, why you can't help take on the responsibility to help clean them? Like, I know y'all hired somebody, but at the end of the day, this is your family, you know? So that's one of the jobs that I can't just say was the worst, but it became to be something I could not do no more. So yeah. This is a pretty good one. Have you been in a season of isolation? If so, what do you feel like God showed you during that time? Yes, I definitely have. And I kind of feel as if I'm in that season right now. Like, I've been in that season a few times in my life that showed me different things about different people. It showed me different things about myself. It showed me where I want to be and where I don't want to be in life, mentally, physically, and really emotionally. Like, I know that shit sound like oh, everybody say that, but real life, it's real life. Like, it showed me a lot of things. Like, I know for sure I had it last year, kind of around this time. You know, it's summer, so, you know what I'm saying, just want to be hot, girls, you know what I'm saying, so, yeah, no, I'm just bullshitting, but, yeah, I definitely have been in that season of isolation. Like, and I was in that season when my mom passed, and if you don't know about that, I'll also do a story time if y'all want to hear about, you know what I'm saying, what happened. I lost my mom at 17. So yeah, I've been to that a few times, and then each time I go through it, it's like God continue to take me a step higher and higher and higher, and I'm start to grow mentally with certain things on where to be and where not to be, and how I want to be different, how I want to grow from where I was the last time he had me there to where I want to be the next time, you know? So it's nothing wrong with being in isolation. It's nothing wrong with being by yourself. Don't get me wrong, we all need our friends, we need our support system, we need our family, but it's also nothing wrong with taking that time to figure out where you are and who you want to be. So if you ever go through that, just take it with a grain of salt and thug that shit out. Real life, thug it out. You got it. Like, continue to pray. You gotta pray real hard that God just allows you to see the next step that he has, the next plan that he has is greater for you. And so, yeah, like, when I get to talking about some inspirational, like, and I get on that groove, like, I be going hard on it, because, like, I feel like my life is how it's supposed to be. Definitely. Like, you know what I'm saying, God plans our life out accordingly. Every time he places somebody on this earth, their life is planned out, and it's up for you to take the next step to be that greater person that he has in store for you. And so I talk to my homies, and I talk to my homies' parents. It's kind of one thing to talk to your parents, because it's like, you know, we don't want to hear that shit from our parents, but when you talk to somebody else's parents or somebody else's, you know what I'm saying, it's just somebody else in general, you kind of speak strongly about that situation or about that topic, I guess I should say. Yeah, so like when my mom died, like I went through this rough patch of like being rebellious and not listening to my dad, not giving a fuck on what I was doing, not caring who was in my life and who wasn't in my life. Shit, I even lost God. Like, I lost him. Shit, I blamed him. Like, why you take my mom away? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my best friend. Like, that's the person I always went to. I was always around. Shit, she knew my every deep, darkest secret, and I knew hers type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I always questioned him on, not no more. I definitely don't question him no more because I feel like it's made me a different person, and I definitely feel like it brought me and my dad closer together because before my mom died, my dad, like I tell people all the time, my dad's been in my life my whole life. Like, I've never not had my dad, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful for that shit. So it's like, I just wasn't rocking with my dad. You know what I'm saying? Me and my dad bumped heads because we the same person. We bumped heads like a motherfucker. So me and my dad really didn't rock out. Like, he was always my coach, my discipline. You know what I'm saying? He always disciplined me. Shit, he always made me a lot stronger in different aspects. My mom's always been my cheerleader. She's been my best friend. She was my, you know what I'm saying? She was my diary. She was a, you know what I'm saying? She was that mother, that soft protector, caring. Don't get me wrong, my dad was my protector too. But like I said, I was just my mom. I rocked with my mom a lot harder. And my dad, and I can say this shit, and if my dad watches this, he knows that. But with this happening, it made me, I feel like, I've always told everybody, I feel like my mom passing was something that God was trying to tell me. I got two parents. I'm blessed enough to have two parents, not one. I got two. So you rocking out with your mom, you got all that time with your mom, I'm gonna make you become closer. This is gonna make you or break you. You either gonna come closer to your dad and respect your dad and appreciate your dad. The biggest thing, you're gonna appreciate him, or you just gonna be parentless type shit when I take your mom away from you. So I had to make that decision. Like, my dad is now like my best friend type shit. Like, I rock with that nigga, I work with that nigga, you know what I'm saying? I still stay at home. There's nothing wrong with still being at home. Stack your bread. There's nothing wrong with being at home, for real. So if you feel as if, oh, you going on 21, you graduated high school, you going on 21, 22, all of that shit, it's time to move out. If your parents making you move out, that's on y'all. But I know me and my family and even my cousins, and you know what I'm saying, we stay at home as long as we need to. That's one thing that our parents tell us. You stay at home as long as you need to. You get your shit together. If you respected me and you grinding and you making your money and you saving, stay at home. So that's just the type of father my dad is. So like I said, I still live with him. I still rock with him. Like, I'm growing closer. He got a wife now, and shit, that became, that's my mom. You know what I'm saying? That's another lady that God's blessed me with. And no disrespect to my mom, I'm trying to figure out how to say that. Like, my mom knows she my mom, and my stepmom know that I had a mama. I was 17, you know what I'm saying, when my mom passed. So I was raised, you know what I'm saying, I was raised by my mom and my daddy. God just blessed me with another womanly figure, you know, outside of my grandmother. I ain't speak on her because my grandmother's always been there my whole life as well, and she's still here rocking with me. But God blessed me with another motherly figure to continue the things that my mom could not have finished doing, you know what I'm saying, or just be there for the things that I still need you know what I'm saying, a woman and a mother to do. So yeah, shit, I said I was gonna explain it in another video, but my mom passed from colon cancer in 2017. Like I said, I was 17 years old. She was 38. Shit, it's kind of crazy because, like I said, me and my dad are the same people. Shit, my dad lost his pops at 17. His dad was 38. Shit, and they passed from the same cancer. My mom had cancer, she had colon cancer, and his pops passed from the same cancer. So it's just weird because, like, we got that, you know what I'm saying, we got that connection, we got that we know, you know what I'm saying, we both then struggled, and he lost a parent at 17. I lost a parent at 17. He said he wasn't fortunate enough to have his mom in his life, so I'm fortunate to have my dad to take on the things and continue to help me grow into a, you know what I'm saying, a young adult. But that's my Q&As and that's my story. I'm gonna go ahead and end it out because my camera keep overheating. I don't even want it to turn off, and if it turn off this time, I'm probably not gonna turn it back on. But yeah, y'all just rock out with me. Continue to just hop in my DMs and just tell me to make videos. I got a request on a video about my tattoos, so I'm gonna make a video eventually, you know, explaining all my tattoos when I can get my boot off and shit, and we gonna do that. Other than that, I love you guys. Y'all continue just to be there, continue to rock with me like I say all the time. Like, comment, subscribe, keep running it up, shit, repost, do all the things you gotta do. Just, hey, I'm here for a good time, bro. Real life, I'm here for a good time. Yeah, I'll see ya.